You think? Oh yeah, I didn't tweet. Yeah, I forgot to turn off the microphone. I'm sorry. I forgot it was on when I think everything's up. Yeah, so we're restarting KOTOR 2 because last time we had problems. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip the tutorial this time. I was thinking though, instead of doing the Guardian, I might do the Sentinel. I feel like the Sentinel is better, you know. Let me just look up the name. There we go. Got the name I'm going with. Okay, I'm just gonna push that there so I can see it. Gonna go with the canon version. Portraits. Let's see, where's the portrait? Down. That's the canon one. There we go. Attributes. Right, bring everything up to 10. And now I have to decide. Well, I definitely want strength. Dexterity, high dexterity as modifiers to range attack, rolls, blast, increase the character's defense, making it harder to hit. Constitution, health, what type of implant your character get? Oh, no, yeah, let's get Constitution. I don't think we really need intelligence at all. Wisdom we're definitely going to want. And charisma is naturally one that we want. Yeah, so I'm going to want intelligence, constitution, wisdom, and charisma. So... oh yeah, and strength. Okay, that costs me 2 points and gives me nothing at the moment. So I wonder if it's just worth me put that into charisma for now. Right, skills. Computer use, stealth, awareness we want. Persuade, treat injury. What the... that's basically it. I got no more remaining points yet, so that's all I want. I don't really care about the others. Beats. We start off with every basic attack. Might go toughness or go duelist. Oh nice, I'm immediately immune to fear. I know one that gives me like more force points. There was one in the first game that done that. Persuade, awareness. Oh, okay, yeah, I want empathy then. Yeah. Name. This is where we get the name. Okay. There we go. Canon name. Done. Play. Oh. Right, we're going to skip the tutorial. I really don't care about it. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Yeah, it will be a bit of stuttering, and I apologize. That's all we're getting. Yeah, I've looked it up. There's just naturally stuttering into this game, and there's nothing I can do. So we're kind of screwed on that end. It's a time of it's a time of perilous. It's a perilous time for the galaxy. A brutal civil war has all but destroyed the Jedi Order, leaving the allying Republic on the verge of collapse. Amid the turmoil, the evil Sith have spread across the galaxy, hunting down and destroying the remaining Jedi Knights. Narrowly escaping a deadly Sith ambush, the last known Jedi clings to life aboard a battered freighter near the ravaged world of Paragus. Yay! Yeah, so I'm home alone at the moment, so we can don't have to worry. I'm only going to do a short stream, only a couple of hours, because I have to deal with the dogs. They have important stuff to do, and by that I mean eat and sleep and all that. They are asleep right now. Penny's. Oh, looking at me. I woke her up. I'm sorry, bitch. Make sure that. There we go. Back to sound. There's our ship. I will be skipping the tutorial. I know I've said it a few times, but I just like to hammer that in. We don't need it. Here's our boy. A little boy.
Multiple hull breaches detected. Proximity alert.
God, this takes a while, doesn't it?
The Ebon Hawk is adrift in space after a terrible battle. Most of its crew are dead or dying. You lie in the medical room in critical condition. You won't survive long without medical attention.
It's okay, we'll skip that.
Damaged. Main power must be restored in order to bring the engines online and dock with the nearby Paragus mining station for much needed repairs. Your fate and that of the Ebon Hawk depend upon T3M4.
Best boy.
Astromech droid. Return to this location at any time to skip the prologue.
We're just gonna skip. I don't need the prologue, it's just tutorials, that's all. There's no story to it. Basically, T3 heals up Mitra, gets shot by a droid, and repaired the hyperdrive. Not in that order, but you know. Save often and in different slots. Save often because the game will crash.
Awake.
And it has been a long time since I've played this. I've played for it once. Tried to do it as a child twice, and I got scared the first time, and the second time I had no idea what was going on, and I just quit because I got killed as T3. I didn't save, so I had to go all the way back here, and I was like, nah, that's boring. God, the graphics in this are so good. For a year difference between this and the second game, you gotta admit, it's good. Culture tanks can heal the wounds if lost fatality points during your experience. Oh, okay, that's cool. I didn't know that. Oh yeah, we're gonna be seeing a lot of that. Don't worry. I'm sorry. There's nothing that can be done. Let's whack a quick save and a full save. Boom. There we go. I remember some of this. Okay, med pack. Access medical logs.
Still examining the survivors of the damaged freighter. Looks like it goes by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Only one survivor, placed in the Colto tank for recovery. The carbon scoring on the vessel
he's playing.
was in a battle, but no indication of who fired on it. Couldn't get much from the Nava computer.
He's playing Wham and he cracked his head. Apex. I like playing women in games. I don't know why. I've admitted in the past I thought about being woman and, you know, I feel like if I was born a woman I'd be happy, but overall I'm happy as a man. Like women's clothes, can't help it.
We're prepared to...
Next one.
Could be a Jedi, but we won't know for sure until we get the transmission back from the Republic. If the survivor is a Jedi, that would account for the recovery rate. But I'm more concerned that a Jedi here may cause trouble.
I love how we can actually see her eyeballs, like the full eyeball because of the hologram.
If the lockdown measures hadn't activated, the whole facility would have been destroyed. Got most of the injured to the Colto tanks in time, but the rest had to go to the morgue. One of the wounded said a droid caused the accident, but we couldn't get any specifics. Minors about the Jedi. A number of the droids have been acting oddly, and not even memory wipes seem to be fixing the problem. There was a detonation in another one of the fuel vents the droids were working in. We deactivated several of them and moved them down to maintenance, but we're still treating the plasma burns. That cuts us down to almost half shifts.
Be careful, certain German cats like you. With that. Oh, yeah, I've had all that in the past. I am very much ungaslightable. Why do we even call it gaslighting? That's like the most. That's the thing I want to know the most. Why do we call it gaslighting? Because if you light a light near gas, you usually go bang. You know, kind of a stupid thing. Access denied. Patient treatment. Treat injury. Check the last treatment request. Lethal dose of sedatives was administered to all tanks, including number 3. There is no record of who ordered this. Do I have any spikes? No, I don't. Medical bay functions. Unlock the medical storage door. Inventory. Okay. Main console options. That's it. Log out. Also, a woman is like canon to this story now, so I don't know. I feel like if we're going to get a canon story, I want them to mix both the male and female story in this because there's a companion missing. Use it. I don't need a tutorial. I might have needed the tutorial. Where's the thing that I want? Antidote. Just wait. Hold on. Okay, no, okay. View breakdownable. I can break down things. Okay. It's all different from the first game. God, that mini-map doesn't fit well, does it? Where's the, Oh, I meant to craft a computer spike, aren't I? Yeah, stimulants. No. Mines. No, I'm not meant to craft a computer spike. I'm trying to figure this out again. Unlock door to the morgue. There it is. The big letters that say help. This part shit me up as a kid. So I was like, oh, what's this? And it's like, oh, it's a corpse. This old woman looks dead, but there's no signs of what killed her. This part scared me that I had to turn off the Xbox originally. That's my torch. Imagine that you're playing as a kid. Oh, it says she's dead. She gets up. I was like, fucking hell, she's wobbling. She's a zombie. Turn it off.
Find what you're looking for amongst the dead?
I thought you were dead.
Close to death. Yes, closer than I'd like. You have the smell of the Colto tank about you. How do you feel?
A little disorientated. Was it your voice? Yeah. A little disorientated. Was it your voice I heard in the Colto tank?
Yes, I had hoped as much. I slept here too long and could not awaken. It may be I reached out unconsciously, and your mind must have been a willing one. Or perhaps you have been trained for such things.
So you can touch minds and fight vegan? Death? Who are you?
I am Kreia, and I am your rescuer, as you are mine.
I
Tell me, do
fucking
you
love
recall
Kreia.
what
She's so
happened?
good. Last thing I remember, I was aboard the Republic starship, the Harbinger. What happened to it?
Your ship was attacked. You were the only survivor. A result of your Jedi training, no doubt.
If you think I'm a Jedi, you're mistaken.
Your stance, your walk tells me you are a Jedi. Your walk is heavy. You carry something that weighs you down.
Nah, I dropped my lightsaber, don't worry. The Order and I have troubling history.
So it would seem. Keep your past and let us focus on the now.
Alright, what's going on? How did we get here?
I do not know. I was removed from the events of the world as I slept.
I also
A
love how
survey
they
of the
chose a different
surroundings
colour
may provide the
for
answers we
subtitles in
seek.
this one to be
The
more
ship we arrived
greenish.
in, the Ebon Hawk, must still be in this place. We should recover it and leave.
Care to explain why you're in such a hurry?
We were attacked once, and I fear our attackers will not give up the hunt so easily. Without transport, weapons, and information, they will find us easy prey indeed.
I just choked on my tongue. This way, let's try. Are you sure there's nothing you can tell me about this place?
Even as I slept, I felt much unrest here. I saw strange visions, minds colored with fear. Now, everything here feels terribly silent. A last word of caution. I would find out as much as you can about this place quickly. I fear we will need to depart as suddenly as we arrived.
I'm going to look for our ship and some weapons.
You may wish to extend your search to some clothes, if only for proper first impressions.
The patients in the med bay were killed by lethal dose of sedative. Any idea how it happened?
I do not know. Why did they spare you?
They didn't. I got the same dose but survived.
Indeed, a Jedi trance could protect one from such poisons. In fact, the sedatives may have been intended to keep you unconscious for some time. It would prove lethal to those untrained in such techniques, however. Most curious.
You seem to know a lot about Jedi techniques.
And so do you. Perhaps we could discuss it at length later on. Now we have other concerns, among them finding our new enemy.
I'll return to make sure you're alright.
I leave you to the explorations of this place. Here I will remain and attempt to center myself.
Hey, that's a points gained. Yep. I just love how different the graphics are from this to the first game. That's the... Oh god, what was... That's the main hand, yeah. Hey, got the door.
Lockdown overridden.
Cyber sword. Droid bits and bobs. I don't remember that door. Right, we can immediately change it. Always good to keep it in your offhand, in your secondary. Can you... What is it? You press this? Yeah. Don't know, like you can have a secondary sort of thing. Oh god, it's all tutorials. I love the flurry in this, it's so stupid. She just waves her sword in front of her. That's a flurry. Hey, mining laser. Oh, hello. Jesus. Can't move. Oh, there's such a stutter when you can't move. A broken droid. Security desk. Check security records.
Especially you, Corda. Listen up, because I'm not gonna say this again. The next one of you Juma heads to try and smuggle a blaster, or so help me, any sort of military-grade frag weapons into my facility is gonna take a long walk out the airlock. Why? Because in case you forgot, Paragian fuel explodes at high temperatures. That's what blasted that chunk out of Paragus 2 and created this asteroid field. So if I catch any of you with anything other than sonic charges or mining lasers, I'll burn you and your contract. Security out.
Access report logs.
And according to one of the miners, it was because one of the sonic charges went off prematurely. And like before, it was one set by a mining droid. The three idiots were grouped so close to the charge, it might as well have been a grenade going off. The blast turned their bones to dust. The blast wrecked the internal components of the droid that set the charge, though, so we can't even dissect it to see what happened. I don't like what's going on here. Ever since that Jedi showed up, things are getting worse. It's not just Corda and his miners, or the fights, but now the droids are acting crazy. If we don't find what's causing this, or who, this facility's gonna be space dust by the time the next Telos freighter arrives.
There's a lot of audio logs at this part. Paragus takes a long time, but it's needed.
Sir, I don't know. It's like their behavior cores are undergoing binary decay, but I can't find the source. This shouldn't be happening.
Well, that's reassuring. It isn't happening. So the next time we nearly have a breach in the ventilation tunnels, I could just close my eyes and pretend it's my imagination. You better give me some answers. I want to know the damage these droids can do if they start mining us instead of asteroid rock.
Sir, these droids aren't combat models. Their mining lasers are weaker and less accurate than blasters. I doubt those droids could even hit one of us.
Are you blind? What about the miners in Medbay? It's sabotage, and it started right after the commander said we weren't going to sell the Jedi to the exchange. So I want you to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. That'll tell me who's trying to clear a path to get that Jedi off the facility, and stop him. In the meantime, make sure the security's armed with all the ion and sonic charges you can find. If those droids start coming after me, I'm gonna need more than low-grade mining lasers to take them down. Clear?
Yes, sir. Maintenance control out.
Idiot.
I think we've done that one. There you go.
I
Fourth one.
installed an override switch to shut down any droids
Oh, look,
on this level,
bots.
just in case
Kill it.
someone locks me out of the administration console.
And-
As added insurance, I tied the override switch into the circuit to the holding
Add to the
cell port.
blacklist.
It'll make sure it can only be opened if all droids in the level are shut down. I doubt Corda or any of his men have the skill to pull off something like this, but I'm not taking any chances while we're sitting in the middle of this asteroid minefield. Whoever's responsible won't be able to have the droids rescue him after I lock him up. Nothing will cut through that door. He'll be trapped.
Security, storage room. Yeah.
I
Ugh.
secured the
Don't read the
stealth
words
field
then.
generator inside one of the footlockers in the security storage room. If I have the specs right, the interface field should be effective against the droid's sensors. All I need to do is equip the belt and some skill with stealth in order to use it. As long as I don't get too close to the droids, they shouldn't detect me. If any more droids start malfunctioning, the belt should buy me enough time to get to the override switch I set up in the communications blister console. I'd rather
I don't know, I feel like you should have that on your console as well.
I want to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. Maybe even turn them against whoever's sabotaging them.
That's that. Access remote cameras. That's here. Oh, there's a few. Holding cells. There's my boy. Okay, I thought you a bit more than just, you know, law. Now, I'm pretty sure if you bash things with this, it doesn't break. It does break. Okay. Still breaks things. That's annoying. Oh.
There is much energy in the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing that lives.
Crap, what?
Can you not sense them? Reach out. Cast aside your sight. Cast aside what you see, and instead reach out with your perceptions.
Yeah, no, I'm more worried. Why is there a Discord call in my head, Creo?
Ah, you can can feel.
I got away from him. Oh, hold up.
Druids you cannot perceive, but the small oscillations of energy that you can feel, echoing outwards.
With Kratos' help, you gain the passive regression power. When this power triggers, you should save. Okay. Oh, thank you. When the power triggers, save the game. Wanted to be on YouTube side for once. I mean, fair enough. They banned it already. Yeah, don't worry. I've always got the buttons. Quick thing.
You hear it. It is fate, but it is there.
Kreia, I'm in combat. I feel strange, like sedatives are wearing off.
It is the Force you feel. It has not been so long as for you to forget.
It doesn't feel like it did. It feels like it's coming from across a great distance.
Do not turn away from it. Listen. Feel it echoing within you. Come. I shall guide you down the familiar paths. You will need it if we are to survive and escape this place.
Getting experience will slowly re-establish connection. Force go to level up straight at the screen. Yeah, correct. I'm still in combat. You want to give me a fucking Skype call? Safe. Right. Level up. Right, I finally got the Force. So we go with Persuade, Awareness, Treat Injury. Powers. Let's go. There's Burst of Speed, there's Force Aura. I know there's like an XP glitch you can do with Kreia or something. Force Body, power enables the characters to use their own health to fill the oh no, thank you. Stun? Yeah, oh, stun goes into stasis, and I might go with stun droid though. We only got droids for a bit. And we got all what are these? Mind Trick. Force Screen. Force Aura, that gives me 2 points to defense, last 20 seconds. Movement speed is doubled and defense is gained by 2. That's a cool one now. Energy resistance. Pet mind. Pet mind enables persuades use of the force of the force. Once a Jedi has this power, extra options will appear in communication as in conversations as appropriate. Okay, it's mind trick. Okay. Weird. I'm pretty sure mind trick's down here, wasn't it? Yeah. They score a different thing for the thing. The shock. Fear, slow, wound, stun. I might go stun droid. That way we've got disable droids. Actually, yeah, let's go stun droids. There's a lot of droids in this game. You know what? I'm gonna save them for now. Because I'm pretty sure the companion I can get can unlock things. Oh, hi. Okay, stun droid sends out little lightning in this one. Oh, wow, that one actually took out a decent chunk of health. Oh, the game expects me to use stealth, and I was like, nah, combat.
Beyond this door, someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read. But you have nothing to fear from this one. and he might yet prove useful.
What's going to prove useful? He's my first companion. He's my boy. Administration computer. Look for the control override switch. Activate switch. Look out. Yeah, I don't think we get clothes in this for a while, unless those boxes have clothes. Yeah, actually, I don't think we get him for a while. So I'm gonna break open these boxes. Ion grenade, broken item. Stealth filled med pack. No, we don't get any clothes for a while. I remember us getting clothes by now. Also, I don't think this game is run at 60 like it says in some places.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniforms while I've been in here?
Who are you?
Atten Rand. Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns.
I fucking love Alan. He's cough, but better. Care to explain why you're locked up?
Security claimed I violated some trumped up regulation or another. Take it up with them if you want. But they stopped listening to me shortly before they stopped feeding me. Now that's criminal.
The facility's deserted. What happened?
You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law?
Wait, if it's live Jedi, why was I
so the two groups
dosed
started
with
fighting.
drugs to
Then there
near
was some
death?
big explosion. I was sitting here for a long time. Then you showed up in your underwear and things got a lot better.
The bounty on captured Jedi. What? There's a bounty on captured Jedi. Why?
Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high.
Not many Jedi left. What happened to them?
The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows?
The stories I heard of the Sith, not Jedi.
Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Where have you been?
Asleep, non-existent. I've been away since the Mandalorian Wars.
Well, I wasn't there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course.
The rumors I heard said Revan defeated Malak, then went to Korriban to unite. No, that's... Because this actually depends how it affects the game. I was led to believe that Revan saved the Jedi and the Republic.
I guess. There's rumors all over space about it. All I heard was Revan returned to pay Malak back for trying to kill her in the first place. You know women.
I heard Revan's redemption involved her stopping... no. How long have you been in the cage? Revan was a man, not a woman.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I just hoped Revan was a woman.
Right, I have some questions for you.
Look, not like your half-naked interrogation isn't a personal fantasy of mine, but... Hey, wait a minute.
Yo, Base Staten.
You're that Jedi the miners were talking about. Where is everybody?
I don't know, the facility seems abandoned. We've already been over
Miners
this.
can't all be gone. But if they are... Look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times.
This way, tell me your plan and we can go from there.
This facility isn't a military installation, which means we may have a chance. You shut down this cell security field and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship and then we fly out of here.
One thing first, patients in the mining bay were killed with a lethal dose of sedatives. Do you know anything about that?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Wanted to know if you knew anything, and you don't.
So you done interrogating me, or are we gonna work together and try to get out of this mess?
Why don't you tell me what to do, and then we'll see. I trust you, and if we work together, we'll be able to get out of this mess. Oh, I thought I'd actually have to press a button, but I guess not.
Now to business. Let's get to the command console.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust.
Just
Hail
look over and
warns them to
Snickers
keep
is
their
laying on his
distance
back.
until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Pure Pazak. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown. Hey!
What's wrong?
This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system, it's been cut clean.
Is this part of the lockdown?
No. Someone tried to lock down this whole level tight, and leave us here. Trapped.
Is there anything else we can do with this console?
I doubt it. All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us.
Can we contact the miners?
We could try.
Yo, we're
The
from
miners will find
Minecraft
you trapped you up here and
V2.
probably kill you.
Contact the
Why not call them
miners.
in chat? I don't think a friendly call is going to wake them up.
Let's see if we can reach someone on comms.
Be my guest. Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours.
Access comm system. Dormitories, no response. Hangar Bay 25. As you have access to low pitch whistle and beeps, it sounds like there's a utility droid on the other end. Can you read me? Hey, it's T3. Do a diagnostics, then follow my instructions. Are you operational? It's a little boy. We're trapped on the administration level. Can you unlock the turbo lifts? Is there some other way to cut out of here besides the turbo? Is there some other way out of here besides the turbo lifts? I'd rather risk it than be trapped up here. I want to be nice to T3. Yeah, see, I got to about here when I was a kid during my second playthrough and died. So I had no idea. Nothing was dying or anything. I had no idea what I was doing. Do I have any weapon? I do have a blaster, so that's good. Broken droid. Right, let's see what we can put on him. Orange defensive 4, nothing there, so I don't even know why I looked. Oh, computer skill, yep, and deflector, and we'll give T 2 weapons. Not third. Save. Oh, hi. Shoot him, T. Oh, fine. Yeah, everything was like super hard for me to kill because I don't know why. So I just gave up. But I was dying and getting shot so much. As a child, I was stupid, so let's face it. I'm still stupid, but I'm now stupid as an adult, so it's fine. Sort of learn to live with it. Hey, broken droid. More components. Progress depot survey. Purged the fuel lines. I found 3 sonic charges attached inside. I checked the work logs and only droids have been in the area. I tried to contact security as soon as I found the explosives, but I can't seem to get a signal through. Removed the remote detonators and kept the explosives on me until I can put them in a secure hold in the hangar. Red droid, yeah. Might as well just put it on for now. I love how it actually tells you that there's nothing killing things in this one. Yeah, I think I got to about here and they just started to get shields and I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. Now I know! I can just use ion shots. That works. Was it this one? Okay, and what's over here? I can't use that door. Oh, I can. Ash. Or door shut, need to blast open with an explosive. Oh. This. Skill level too low. Okay, can't do that. There's our ship. There's my baby, the Ebon Hawk. One of my favorite ships in all of Star Wars. I think sonic mines can break things open. But I don't know if they destroy items inside or not. Okay, it's just repair kits. Right, let's see. Repair one part. Okay. Diagnosis, access to measure sheet controls. Run a diagnosis on damaged systems. All emergency sub routines, fuel depot terminal. There's access to Paraga's emergency subsystems have been rerouted to fuel droid computer depot, and servers have been out with niche on my shoulder. Oh. Right, to do that, I have no spikes. All incoming out. Turn to asteroid field orbital drift charts to Ebon Hawk Navi computer. Navi computer is locked.
A lot of cargo from the Jedi's freighter is being stored in the secure cargo hold until we can pass it through the quarantine checks. And as requested, all the programming spikes the security officers wanted confiscated have been stored there as well to prevent further system compromises. The secure cargo hold should be safe enough. If anybody wants to break into it, they'd have to blow it open with explosives.
Oh, okay, cheers. Thank you for letting me know.
Who ordered the mining droids to repair that Jedi's freighter? I come in here off the work shift and 3 of them are repairing the port stabilizers? Did I miss something? Is somebody planning a trip? Because orders were that the hangar was to be locked down ever since that Jedi arrived. I don't know what maintenance is up to, but you can't just commission droids for repairs, especially with half the work shifts in medbay. Those droids are needed to repair the ventilation tunnels before gas builds up to terminal levels. It's not like that ship can go anywhere anyway. Even if it had the asteroid orbital drift charts, the navicomputer's been voice-locked. You'd need the access code to get it spaceworthy. Considering this latest droid commission breach, I'm putting the droids in this section under the control of the current dock officer. If anyone sends commands to the mining droids outside this terminal, I'll be forced to enact full override.
Navigomputer locked. So look at
Looks
that.
like those droids got the vessel working again, even with all the damage it had taken. The maintenance officer still won't admit ordering them to fix it, though. Regardless, still no luck accessing the navicomputer. It's been voice-locked, maybe by one of the corpses we found on the ship, like the old woman. If so, that ship isn't going anywhere, unless we rip out the navicomputer and put in a new one, if we even had one to spare. The only reason someone would lock their navicomputer is to hide their astrogation charts. Someone didn't want us to know where that ship was going, or where it had been. Only smugglers do that, or someone with something to hide. That Jedi's got a lot of questions to answer.
I don't really have any spikes. Let's log out. Yeah, I do need an explosive. Fuel level 2 low. Must be something that I'm missing. Must be on this terminal. I can't remember what to do. Failure. Okay. Failure. Failure. I don't have any spikes. Hey, the little guy in there. Oh. Oh, it's C3FD. Oh. He's dead. For the greater good, C3FD. May rest in peace. Well, guy didn't deserve that, but we'll remember him. I'll name my first mouse droid after him. Hey, computer spikes. Right, access it there. Run diagnosis. Here we go. Open hangar 25 doors. Failure. Okay. Open blast doors fuel depot. Okay, that succeeded. Log out. Oh, where am I going? Here you go. There we go, we hit him finally. But how the hell did I die during this when I was a kid? Okay, come on Tifa, you got it. There we go. Open the doors. Oh, more spare parts. That's for 3C. Oh, fuck. Bye. Screw it. Just laser beam. Problem solved. Ion disruptors. Perfect. What? Failure? Okay. Well. Wait, if it's failure, that means I can still try, right? Yeah. This means I had a bad dice roll. One thing I like about Baldur's Gate 3, you actually see the die get cast. I wouldn't mind that for a Star Wars game. I don't think I can open this. Yeah. That got anything in it? 'Cause there's all barriers there. Nope, don't know. Okay, take the terminal. Fuel control system. Remote cameras, fuel lines. Stuff in there. Metal case down inside the pipe, but you can't make it out. Maintenance level. I think I was down there earlier. Forward maintenance area, can't look there. System logs. One slicing fuel depots and a fuel leak. Not the area to contain glass. Core emergency schemes. Open the emergency hatch on Paragus administration level. And the console. Log out. They took out my boy. First C3, now T4, T3,
How long
T4.
have you been a Jedi? Must be tough, you know. No family, no husband.
Don't talk about. Are you trying to anger me or just be an idiot? No tougher than enduring your fate. It's your full sympathy. No, we're not gonna be horrible. I don't really want to talk about it.
All right, all right.
Hi.
Hey, what do you know? A little cargo cylinder came through.
Looks like it, but it's strange he didn't contact us on comms.
If he got the turbo lifts working, then we should have a clear run to the hangar.
The turbo lifts are locked down manually, so I had to open an emergency hatch.
Wait. Don't tell me you're taking that hatch down into the mining tunnels. Are you? That explosion I heard came from below. There's probably nothing down there except superheated rock and collapsed blast tunnels. You'd be an idiot to go down there.
Maybe, but it's the only way out, and it's better to risk my life than yours.
You're either really brave or really crazy, or both. Alright, I'll try to monitor things from up here. And be careful. The only thing moving down there is likely to be mining droids, so don't be playing hero too hard. Not that I care what happens to you or anything.
I want to know where
I
to
just don't wanna be
close. I
trying to get
thought
off
they
this rock by
should get
myself.
closed by now. Did I miss them? Got it. See you soon.
I'll keep the comm link open. I may be able to guide you through the tunnels from up here. Don't know if the signal will hold if you get too deep, though.
You receive comm link from party members or others to use. Okay. Yay! We can now talk to Atom over comms. Well, no, it's not. I really hate. If you look on Steam, it says Aspire helped make this. You know, it says that they're one of the developers, and yeah, Aspire did update this game. So, you know, thank you for that. But if you then look at the first game, it also says Aspire, and I was like, Aspire did nothing for that game. That's not even true. If they did, it would be great. You know, I wouldn't mind a little patch to the first game, get some HD and all that. Barely. There's a lot of static.
There's a lot of interference down there, probably caused by that explosion. Still, it looks like there's a route down to the Paragus fuel depot. If the passages haven't collapsed, that explosion knocked out most of the sensors. There should be an emergency crate in the next room. Watch yourself. There's a lot of droid broadcasts in that area, but I can't pin them down.
I'll be careful if you detect anything or anything signal me. Let me immediately begin from out. Okay, yeah, I'll be careful.
Will do. And be careful down there.
It's good to be nice to Anne. He's got a great story. And companion stories actually really matter in this game. Hey, there's the miner's uniform.
Find the emergency supplies?
Yes, it looks like there's some clothes here.
Damn it. I mean, good. Good to hear it. No sense in you running around half naked. It's distracting. I mean, for the droids. Look, there may be some survey gear and a safety harness inside the crate, too. The miners wear them
fucking legs up.
Spot and protect you against sonic mines, and the safety harness can be helpful if you try to disarm them.
Oh. There's some kind of a mining energy crate too.
Yeah, it's like a military-issue energy shield, except it's designed to protect the miners against lasers and heat. Should work against the droid mining lasers. It won't last forever, and certainly not against multiple laser hits.
Muscles in my back keep popping.
Oh.
Oh.
Get ambushed by a battalion of droids.
Sounds useful. How do I use it? Got it. Let's go.
Just one more thing. I've narrowed down some of the ID signals, and if the numbers are right, you're sharing those tunnels with a battalion of mining droids.
I can handle it. Just guide me out of here.
There's gotta be some central controller down there. See if you can find a terminal by the main access shaft. That'd be governing intelligence.
Nah, we'll just break everything. Mining uniform. Right, we got a safety belt. That's one demolition. Got on our energy shields. That's one awareness. That's one awareness. Yeah, it's pretty good. That is pretty good. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's the damaged one. I'm not gonna repair the damaged one. I don't really see a point at the moment. I can just stun the things. That's cool. I didn't know that.
Watch where you step. I'm picking up a lot of sonic mines down there. Don't run unless you have to. It makes them harder to spot. If you have any skill with demolitions, you might be able to recover them and use them against the droids. That is, if the mines don't get you first. If you have
I don't.
gear or a safety harness, put them on. They'll make spotting and disarming the sonic charges a little easier.
Why there's so many charges down here? I don't know. Understood. Meet your Surik out. It's kind of weird that they say their full name. I did not know you could use the thing. What else can I do down here? Reactivate? Nah, there's no point. I'm good enough to take on the droids down here by myself. Just be sure I swag a sove. Oh, not good, not good, not good, not good, not good. Oh, it works. So I wish I could. I don't mind having access to all of the abilities. I just wish I could, you know, disable some. Oh, broken. Nice. Remains. Nice. They're all fine. Hey. God, there's a lot more drawers down here than I remember. That's better. Look at that. What the fuck is that thing? It's healing. I love how they got energy shields and I'm just out here with got that. Oh, my health. Oh, not good. Yeah, look, I got the last save. Okay, we will be reactivating that droid. Reactivate. Optimize weapons. Optimize target. How many spikes do I have? Disable droid. You're allowed. Disable droid to allow you to move by. No. Oh, hold on. 9 repair parts. Yeah, I got 9. Let's optimize its weapons. Optimize its targeting system. I didn't do its patrol mode. It's now just gonna sit there. Fuck. Let's try that again. I forgot that you need to activate a patrol mode. Activate the patrol mode and then leave it. He should be fine. He'll be good enough to help. And that's how we need him. Assisting. Yeah, I didn't realize how bad that second room is. Components, but that's about it. Are you coming or what? Look at him go. He's got 4 legs. What does that make him? He's got 6 limbs in total. That makes him an insect. Go, my Insecticon. Kill them all. That little fucker. There we go. Get the little git. Funny thing blew up. My force is down. I'm getting shot. There you go. That little bugger though, he does a great job. Alright. Yeah, corpse. Mining. I should really use those shields, shouldn't I? I also prefer the layout, you know, the loadout. Being over here, you get more than 4 slots, you get a full 6. Once again, Oblivion knows how to make a sequel to a game if they're heavily being rushed, but then they can never finish it.
That steam will cook the skin off your bones. If you can find a mining energy shield, switch it on. It should protect you against the heat if you move quickly enough.
I don't want any advice. Understood. Right, let's level up. Level skills. Injury. No, I don't want security. Wade, awareness. That's all you really need. Feats. Okay, feats. Did I do dueling? Single-handed weapon. Battle. Yeah, I'm probably only going to go with like 1 lightsaber. Hours. Let's see. I got. When do I get that? Level 6. There's stun. I should really go with energy resistance. Where's my droid? He's dead. Oh, there's a fair few there. Hold on, let me get past. Oh. There we go. I'm doing okay. There we go. See, it works. Yeah, my guy's dead. He's right there. Huh. He done the best he could, or whatever he could. But we already named our first mouse droid after C3, 3C, FD. Well, that's quite a bit. Yeah, let's go. Do I have any stims? Okay, med packs are here. I have no idea what the hell these are. I think these are fighting styles. Oh, remains. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're getting close to something big. I think it's the main ventilation shaft. If so, the central droid controller should be somewhere nearby. Keep an eye out for it.
Yeah.
I'm picking up a lot of droids. If you still have a mining energy shield, I'd equip it and switch it on.
I mean, I got a few energy shields. I think just my droids down here, there's some sort of sensible too.
Sensor? It must be maintenance drones. Watch out. Those little pests will try to repair the mining droids if you don't gun them down first.
Yeah.
Still, it's odd they're still active after the explosion. They don't have the same shielding as the mining droids. Be careful of those droids. I don't like this.
Understood. Need to circ out. Let's run straight to the center. I should be fine. Oops. Right. No. Call up droid command functions. Add other droids to my mining pro. Cancel droid functions on organics. Restart droid mining protocols to yes. Requires 2 spikes. Failure. Access main thing. Shut down. Yeah. Oh, shut. That's containment fields. That's not a good thing. Ah.
Everybody here?
That's not good. What?
We're supposed to be sinking fuel siphons into the 3218 asteroid shelf right now.
Forget the siphons. You know that survivor they pulled from the freighter? One of the miners said they served with her on Malachor 5.
Malachor 5? So she's one of the survivors. Or worse, a Mandalorian. So what?
Not a survivor, idiot. She's one of the Jedi from Malachor.
Wait, why would you
5.
think she was a Mandalorian if
Jedi.
someone served
Hell,
with
we can't have
her?
her walking around here. She'll... Well, I don't know what she'll do.
I thought all the Jedi were wiped out in the Civil War, weren't they?
Guess they missed one. But it gets better. I did some checking, and that bounty on Nashada's still mine.
What? You want to sell the Jedi to the exchange? Gorda, have you been chewing spice?
Look, you know how big that bounty is? That Jedi's our ticket off this rock.
Gorda, there's no way the officers will go for that. They'll lock us up for sure.
Then we'll improvise.
Someone's taken and deleted the records of the camera placed. Yeah. Okay. Return and run. Because I've just activated every fucking droid here. So I can bottleneck them in here. Mandalorians are very picky. Usually they won't ally someone unless they're incredible. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, Mandalorians don't exactly team up often. No, so that guy saying, oh, that she could be a Mandalorian because some other person served in the Mandalorian Wars. Like, no, that's not how it works. He said he served with her. Oh. Okay, no, this ain't too bad so far. Well, they were all gonna charge me. Keep doing flurry, and if it hits, I get a kill. What is he doing over there? I do wish that there was a little XP bar or something. Oh, grip. Oh, no. Like. Come here. Thank you. Your destruction is greatly appreciated. I can't go through that door. Left side? Grenades. Right, let's do a save and then charge. I do not remember much of this game. And there is a lot of droids around here. But no, this has worked out though. I was just going to disable them all, but this worked out even better. I'll get XP for destroying them. That just skips a bit of cutscene. I didn't touch anything. What kind of readings? Oh my god, it happens. Yeah, this is a problem that happens with this game. Containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need to get out of there before the vent. Before they fuel. They vent fuel to the surface of the asteroid. How much time do I have?
I'm locking down the turbo lift to the administration section now to keep the blast from spreading. If you've got anything left to do down there, make it quick, because where you are is going to get real hot real soon.
Okay, thank you. So don't go that way first. Yeah, this game's still got bugs. 20 years old, he's still got bugs. Who would have guessed? Hold on, let's change to the plasma torch. Yeah. Plasma torch just naturally opens everything. Yeah, of course. Yep. Wait, is there more down there? No, it's not. Right, that's everything down here. And why wasn't I using my energy resistance ability? That was stupid for me. Come on then, come down. Yeah, the mine didn't work on him. I thought the mines would have worked. There we go. Yeah, a lot of upgrades I'm going to be able to use soon. I need to find a bench. Locked. Still locked. Wait, there's combat? Oh, that guy down there. Okay. Then I'll come back. Oh my god, this room's more. Oh, I fucking love a flamethrower. And I'm nearly dead. Stim. Thank you. Save. I split my lip the other day. It stings bad. Right, the damaged cylinder. Unless it doesn't unlock now because I built that mine. I think that's my fault caused it. Why am I holding the sword like this? I don't know why. I always want to call this miner Duncan. I think it's the goggles. I see goggles on someone's head and I'm like, yep, that's a Duncan. Hey, it's HK.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you alive, Master, provided my receptors are not off focus. How may I be of assistance?
Tell me what you are before no, let's never mind. How do you know me? I'm not your master.
Answer. I am a survivor of the Harbinger, just as you were, Master. With the unexpected termination of my previous master, you are the only organic which I may now serve.
Who was your previous master?
Answer. The captain of the Harbinger, Master. I was in transit to Telos to facilitate communications and terminate hostilities. However, we did not arrive at our intended destination.
What happened?
Irritated answer. Oh, Master, it is such a long, dull story, and not terribly relevant to our current situation.
I think it is. Why don't you tell me anyway?
Hesitant explanation. That has been the subject of considerable discussion since our arrival here, Master. Many have attempted to claim you and this unit as salvage. I was crudely interrogated concerning our brief history together on board the Harbinger, before its communications, weapons, and engines suffered the cascade failure that disabled the ship.
How come I don't remember any of this? And where was I? Was I when this was taking place?
Speculation. It is possible you were incapacitated and locked in the well-shielded cargo compartment as the Harbinger was being systematically crippled, Master.
Incapacitated?
Clarification. Yes, Master. No doubt the flurry of destruction on board the Harbinger somehow drugged you into a stupor from which you could not awaken. Most curious.
Drugged? What do you mean drugged? Maybe you better explain the stupor part.
Placation, merely a turn of phrase, Master. The implication that your state was due to the result of ingesting large quantities of Juma juice was unintentional. I meant to communicate only.
Oh, if we went stupor as in like tussle.
Unconscious before you were locked securely in the cargo hold.
Locked?
Clarification, by locked, I meant sealed, Master. My vocabulator seems to be malfunctioning.
But how did I get from the Harbinger to here?
Recitation. Following the unusual set of coincidences that led to the cascade failure in the Harbinger's systems, we were boarded by a small freighter with unknown ID codes. It appeared that this freighter had been attacked, and the captain wanted to study it. This freighter appeared to be still spaceworthy. Your cargo compartment was breached, and you were taken on board the freighter shortly before the Harbinger's systems began to go critical. I, too, managed to board the freighter before the Harbinger's destruction. We were most fortunate to have survived, Master.
Any idea what attacked the small freighter?
Evaluation. Master, I do not know. Judging from the damage, it had been attacked by a much larger vessel. And when it attempted to escape the Harbinger with you on board, it was fired on again. Addendum. It does seem odd that such a small vessel has a high probability of attracting the attention of much larger vessels. Not a welcome trait in a freighter, to be sure.
Let's see. What was this freighter that the Harbinger brought aboard?
Explanation. I believe it was a smuggler's vessel by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Speculation. As to its purpose, I do not know. Perhaps it was always its intention to play dead, then kidnap you off the Harbinger and rob me of my bounty.
Bounty?
Clarification. By bounty, I refer to your life, Master. It would pain me to see you damaged in any way. That is why the arrival of this Ebon Hawk caused me considerable distress.
Why did the Ebon Hawk come here?
Apology. My memory core cannot provide a clear answer on that point, Master.
God, HK looks so good in this game.
That once we arrived at this floating rock, our situation became much clearer.
How so?
Explanation. Despite my market value, Master, the miners were far more interested in you. It did not take long for me to ascertain the
Why do I have
reason
chocolate
for
in
this.
beard?
While an HK protocol droid is a valuable piece of property, Jedi are worth much more in certain exclusive markets across the galaxy. Painful admission. I must confess to feelings of inferiority at the speculated difference between my value and the price for your capture. I was forced to remind myself it was not due to a failing of my model or function, but because you were a Jedi.
How did they find out I was a Jedi?
Surprised answer. Why, I told them, Master. You are the exiled Jedi who served with Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, are you not? I hope all that has happened has not been the result of a miscommunication. If so, then the problem lies with the core word databases, which are notoriously spotty.
Pleasantries? What do you mean by this?
Answer. All that has happened has been because they believe you to be a Jedi, Master. They debated what to do with you as you lay unconscious in the medical bay. One group seemed intent on selling you as property. The other group opposed this.
Then what happened?
3 standard hours after the division between the miners accidents began to occur throughout the facility. A result of improper maintenance, I believe. These accidents coincided with the degradation of the mining droid behavioral cores. Crude models are prone to such failures, resulting in murderous rampages. The mortality rate of organics in the facility rose quickly.
What about the rest of the miners?
Many miners began to join you in the medical bay as a cascade of flawlessly timed detonations occurred in isolated gas pockets in the lower levels of the facility. The explosions herded the miners into emergency sections of the station, quickly and efficiently cutting them off from communications and facility control. But sadly enough, not the ventilation systems.
Sadly enough, what do you mean by that?
You see, the explosions had damaged specific sections of this facility's ventilation systems, causing a slow, lethal buildup of toxic fumes in the dormitory level.
Are there any left alive?
Answer: I do not know, Master. Ironically enough, any miner that fled to the dormitory level to protect themselves from the droids and the explosions would find themselves in a gas-filled death trap.
Then I need to get in there to rescue them.
It is unlikely any miners remain alive. As I said, the dormitory has been cut off from the rest of the facility, as has the hangar bay. There is no escape.
Can you try to contact them using a comlink?
Apology. Unfortunately, communication with the dormitory section is severed, Master. It is perhaps for the best, especially if any other accidents had occurred in that section. If that were the case, the severed comlink would have spared us the satisfaction of hearing the miners' screams as they lived out their last moments in fear and terror.
Satisfaction?
Rapid retraction. Why, yes, satisfaction in knowing their fate, Master. It would be unfortunate if they had been slaughtered, but there would be a calm, comforting certainty that there is nothing we can do to escape until a ship arrives.
Yo, this HK's just got autism. We don't know what happens then, we need to find out.
Theory. You could walk across the surface of the asteroid to the dormitory airlock, but such a route would be extremely hazardous, and I do not wish to see you damaged.
The miners could be hurt or in danger, and we need to make sure they're alright.
Warning. Master, continued exploration of this facility may place you in unnecessary danger. I encourage you to return to the medical bay and wait for retrieval from a vessel that is no doubt on the way, even as we continue this pointless conversation.
I'm gonna find those miners, and you're going to help me.
Weary resignation. Very well, Master, but there is very little that I can do. You see, the airlock is sealed by a code.
Alright, so how do I get the code to the airlock?
Correction. Oh, I already possess the code, Master, but I am afraid that it will do you no good.
What do you mean?
Condescending explanation. Master, the console governing the droid maintenance area and the airlock is voice-printed musing. In the last days of his life, the maintenance officer was quite careful about voice protocols, bordering on paranoid obsession. Conjecture. I suspect once he realized something was wrong in the facility, he voice-locked the droid bay functions. A prudent measure, but in the end, he met the same fate as the rest of the organics.
Voice, you said you already have the code.
Condescending explanation. Oh yes, Master. The code is Maintenance Control Voice Print ID R1B5. But unless the maintenance officer speaks the code, it is useless.
If the maintenance are dead, how can we speak the code? Leave condescending out of the speech from now on or else. Then how can we bypass the voice print?
Answer. Master, nothing to do, except patiently wait for whatever the future has in store for us.
Right, never mind then, I'll be going. Go, pillage. Oh, we got a thing, it's a broken droid and all that. Component parts, lockers, more broken droid. This is a big droid. With the patrol droid's help, I've finished work on the sonic imprint sensors. I've installed them in the mining droids, but I'm locking up the original here to prevent the other miners from using the ability to record and play back voices to override the droid's voice beam control. Oh, well done. Alright, workbench. Workbench to upgrade items. Melee. Can't do. Armor. Oh, I can only do the armor. Nothing. I do have that. This upgrade is incompatible. Okay, so that's just useless.
Greetings. It is a pleasure to see you intact.
Holy shit! There's more. I had no idea that there was even droids out here. Oh, T3's on the other side of this. Oh. Somewhere on the other side. Right, let's heal myself. There we go. Right, and then we can charge him. Because I got the energy resistance, we should be okay. Ow! Okay, that works, I guess. Thank you. Oh, shit. There's some big boys. There's some big boys. Oh, they're fucking weak as shit, though. Yeah, they are super weak. I thought they were gonna be like some big intimidating thing, but no. I can't move. There we go. Ain't there like a quick change button or something? Oh, it's H. Oh, that's a bit of a. It's a bit of a. Oh, off reach. Oh, hi. Okay, that worked. Nothing even in here. Let's level up. Attributes. Was it? Didn't I put one to be? Oh yeah, charisma at 15. There we go. Now that's plus. Skills, treat injury. Yep. Hours. Any passive ones? No, I don't. Yeah, I don't want that. That's just a stunt. I want to. Oh, that's level 6 for disabled droid. Well, don't want dark side powers, they're kind of useless. Universal force push, not really needed. Whirlwind's not bad, but force waves, okay. Pro lightsaber, drain life, force scream, mind trick. Now, wasn't there one here? I might get it's like a talking one. I might get. Yeah, I might as well get effect mind. Yeah. 2 more levels to go though. Oh hi. Hope you don't mind. Oh wow, that almost kills him. That's what I should be doing on those little ones. Let's have a look through here, because I'm pretty sure it's a terminal I need. Oh. Ow. They're bombs. No, it works. So at least there's that. That is a thing now. Right. Access maintenance logs. We got a lot to go through.
Sensor prototype for the mining droids. Everyone knows they need an upgrade. The sensor should allow me to issue voice commands to them rather than manually adjusting their routine each time the mining specifications change. I've been keeping the sensor in the maintenance workshop for the time being. I wanted to
I've already picked that up.
Recording and playing back some simple voice commands.
Evan Hawk droid.
Finished my examination of the droids from the Ebonhawk freighter. The T3 unit looked like it had shut itself down. The protocol droid, however, made up for it. It talked my ear off for most of the hour, asking questions about the facility, the personnel, and so on. Still, it wanted to make itself useful, so I put it to work until its master wakes up from the med bay. It seems to have some skills in speaking to droid behavior core, so there's been some trouble with some of the mining droids, so I'm signing off. Been speaking to the protocol droid about the Jedi and med bay. I thought they'd all gone away or been killed in the Jedi Civil War. The droid
Plastic man
the only Jedi he knows of in all the galaxy.
I feel like he's like a lesser version of Baird from Gears of War.
Under Revan for a time. Maybe the Jedi knows what happened to Revan after the end of the Jedi Civil War.
Exchange bounty.
Been too busy to enter a log for a while. There's been more and more accidents since that Jedi arrived. The miners are starting to get restless, especially Corda. Corda said the exchange is offering a huge bounty on Jedi Knights and that we can make a fortune if we sell the Jedi to Nar Shaddaa. Security shut down.
Oh yeah, to Nar Shaddaa. We sold the Jedi to a planet. Well, a moon.
Give up that easy. I mentioned the trouble to the Jedi's protocol droid, and he seemed concerned about his master's safety. I told the droid not to worry. The Corda wouldn't. With the protocol droid's help, I made some upgrades to the sonic imprint sensor, using some of the droid's vocabulator subroutines. In addition to its ability to store and record voices, it now has the droid's full array of alien languages, including Basic. Should prove useful as a portable translator. I tried to make sure the protocol unit got some credit for helping fashion it, but the droid refused, saying the work was reward enough. I was thinking of installing the prototype in one of the mining droids as a test, and see what happens.
Oh.
When the dock officer reported the droids repairing the Ebonhawk, I installed a voice print ID on the droid console system. Someone ordered them to repair that freighter, but I can't find a trace of the order anywhere. If anyone tries that again, they won't be able to do it from this terminal unless I let them. The voice print should cut any user off from the central functions unless I give the code.
Access log.
The maintenance check on the droids didn't help. If anything, the accidents have increased. Security interrogated me about the droids and they weren't too happy with my answers. I don't understand it though. These aren't combat models. They shouldn't even know how to attack. I can't help but think, what if somebody staged the initial trouble with the mining droids just to get them all sent to maintenance, and then did something to them? I think security's right. Someone's trying to sabotage.
Man, I wonder who could have done it.
But why?
I wonder who's been helping out and could have done it. Check the exits of Fuel Depot. Movement fields. Trace source to the breach. Main fuel only can contain it for activated item. Hangar bay. Oh. XX comm systems run on damage diagnostics. Inoperable. Access cameras. Yeah, got nowhere to shut them down. Maintenance level. Hey, there's T3s in the fuel line. There appears to be a damaged T3 unit dumped in the fuel line. It may be your missing T3 unit. There's also some sort of metal case next to the T3. You can make it out. Yep. Airlock. Log out. I swear there was more. But there was like old data logs or something, unless you have them.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master. How may I be of assistance?
I found T3 in one of the fuel pumps. It looks damaged.
Alarmed query. Indeed. Master, how is it possible that a T3 unit got dumped in such a place? Like a piece of unwanted garbage? Thoughtful extrapolation. Perhaps it ran afoul of the other droids in this facility and was attacked. Most distressing. It is too bad that there is no way to reach the droid from here, Master. Otherwise you might be able to determine what happened to it.
I have some questions for you.
Of course, Master. How may I be of assistance?
Again about voice control. What's that body there?
Answer. That is all that remains of the maintenance officer, Master. At the end, he was quite incoherent from the pain, and attempts to facilitate communications with him proved useless. I heard his dying screams as the droids he tended turned on him, mining him like a piece of asteroid rock.
He seems alright. Dreams.
Recitation. Oh yes, Master. The record of his last moments were...
5 droids, burning through the outer door. They're forcing their way into the bay. Please, someone it! Oh no, they're through! Oh, my leg! They're burning through my leg! Oh, stop! Stop, please!
Addendum. His remaining attempts at communication are variations in decibel, Master, ranging from frenzied screams to gibbering inarticulate attempts to beg for his life.
Can you repeat that?
Recitation. Oh yes, Master. The record of his last moments were...
5 droids, burning through the outer door. They're forcing their way into the bay. Please, someone it! Oh no, they're through! Oh, my leg! They're burning through my leg! Oh, stop!
I think the writers were just sadistic and wanted you to hear that twice.
Remaining attempts at communication are variations in decibel, Master, ranging from frenzied screams to gibbering inarticulate attempts to beg for his life.
But if we play back his voice, can you speak the code?
Objection. Master, to commit such an act would be in violation of the ethics programming most droids are believed to possess. I am afraid there is...
Yes, but do you possess it? Persuade, plus sonic sensor. The fact that you can mimic voices is pretty impressive. What would it sound like if you did the speech of the code?
Proud answer. Master, I believe my vocabulator is working adequately enough to accommodate your request. A recitation.
Maintenance control voice print ID R1B5.
There. Was that sufficient, Master?
Yes, thanks, that's all I need.
Confused query. I am sorry, Master. Were you speaking to yourself?
Never mind, I'll be going now. And that's it, we get the code quicker, without having to break everything apart and build it. Persuade is so overpowered in so many things. Come on, there we go. Enter voice print code.
Maintenance control voice print ID R1B5.
There we go. Open the airlock to the maintenance officer override. Access. Yep, already done that. Open change. Check. No. Okay, I think that's it. I don't remember what turbo lift is for then. Ah, we can get down to the administration level. Let's go down. We can go see Atten. Hi? Repair scavenger for parts. Except use scavenger for prevent. Examine droid's behavioral core failure. Disable the droid. Didn't even know this droid was here. Hey, Ann.
Found anything?
I found a talkative protocol droid down in the fuel depot.
Yeah? Did you blow it up?
No, I thought about it. Why would I do that? The miners may still be alive. They're trapped in the dormitory section.
So they are still alive.
I'm hungry. I'm
The
gonna make some
dormitory
food
comm
soon.
isn't picking up anything. Is there any way to get to them?
I need to open the airlock, but it's sealed by voice print protocol in the maintenance office.
Voice print? Great. That means he'd have to speak the code. And he's dead, right?
I found, it looks that way. Yep.
There's ways to beat voice prints, though. If you can get samples of his voice and the right words, you should be able to fake the voice print code, if you know what it is. You know, I overheard the maintenance officer getting chewed out by the security officer. You might want to check the security office on this level and see if there's any voice samples stored in the logs. And maybe there's samples of the code in the maintenance officer's holologs, if you can find a way to record them.
We have to send the code. I just need to find the right word. I didn't even know that you could come down here and talk to them. Huh. That's a nice sort of tutorial type thing. Right, storage locker. But everyone remember how slow we were in the first game? You're gonna love this. This is how they compensated. Boom, 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 boom. You're even faster than burst speed. They really overcompensated the spacewalk. Revan wishes he could go this fast.
That's about time. I lost your signal after you left the mining tunnels. Now you're coming in clear.
Except I'm picking you up on the exterior of the facility, on the asteroid's surface. That can't be right.
Your readings are correct. Anything for? Really? Maybe you should look up.
Huh? What are you doing out there?
Walking. I'm just taking a relaxing walk.
You're crazy, even for a Jedi. Look, you need to get out of there, quick.
Is something wrong?
What little is left of the facility's venting systems have gone active, most likely from the explosions in the mining tunnels. They're venting Paragus fuel deposits into space through the exterior vents, right in your path.
Can't you shut them down?
I can't. I'm locked out of the main systems here. I couldn't shut it down if I tried. The vents look like they've been purposely rerouted to vent the gases to the exterior. And only in the last few minutes. It's almost as if... Now what now? I don't believe this. There's a ship coming in, sending a docking code. I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh, we just had the quickest spacewalk. Now get ready for the longest cutscene. Oh wait, no, they ain't this cutscene. Oh, I didn't touch anything. Oh no. God, I love Staff Sion's outfit. I just wish SWTOR got it right and didn't add that stupid pauldron on him. Because for some reason Force Unleashed changed it. It doesn't even look the same in Force Unleashed. That's rare. You can just make out his nipples. Is SWTOR PC only? Yes. I have heard that it might come to console later this year, but I don't know. Welcome to the stream, Puff Dutch. Hope you're having a nice day. I wish SWTOR wasn't PC only. It's so stupid why they did that, considering it's meant to be a continuation of KOTOR. It was really not the smartest idea that they did. But that's EA for you. I don't even know if EA still has the rights over that game. I know that it's now in... I think Broadsword own it now, because BioWare's no longer making anything for it. I love how it's just jittering along. Vocal console on May 4th beat 2 long ago. And good day to you. Thank you. Yeah, no, I fucking love their KOTOR games. They're great. I haven't played 2 in years, and I'm finally going through it with the restoration mod installed for the first time. I think I've beaten 1 like 4 or 5 times now. But 2 I've only ever beaten once without any mods, long before the mods even existed. Oh, now we've got enough cutscene.
He has come.
Let's go! Red's telling me that he's come. Don't mind me, just gonna walk about. Actually, now I think about it, how the hell did Dave know that we were here? What do we got? Oh, we got mining droids. Energy shield. Well, energy resistance. And cylinders. Get all the loot. But I'm getting hungry. I cannot wait to have the salad today. Oh, hello. Hi. Don't mind me. I'm just going to twiddle my lights, my vibrosword in front of you. I was no live when this game came out. Refused to stop playing. I was sadly too young when this game came out. Got by a little bit, I understood nothing. Now that the fire suppression systems have gone active, I can't even make it to the dormitory section. I watched the turrets turn their carbonite freeze rays on Maban before he even got halfway across the room. Fortunately, their range doesn't seem to go beyond the room itself, so I was able to remain safe in the corner, in the corridor. But I don't have any ranged weapons to take them out, and from distance, I don't have stealth field generator to sneak across the room either. I tried to unlock the storage room door to see if there was anything, if there was any cold resistant items or grenades I could use. The doors were sealed from the lockdown. I don't know enough about security systems to open it, and I don't have a sonic charge to blast the door open. Still, as long as the droids don't make it into the section, I should be all right. I can just bash the door down instead. Through security. We have a plasma torch, the best thing at bashing things open. Bash. I can't wait to get T3 so I don't get broken items. Ash. No. Upgrade items. Let's see if we can upgrade anything. Oh. Oh no, that don't go. That's the only thing. Right, so there's nothing to upgrade there. Perfect. Okay, I should be fine if upon energy resistance. And then rushing for a flurry. Never mind. Oh, actually, no, that works, kind of. Not perfectly. Come on. Stun him instead. Never mind, it didn't stun. Yeah, I remember when I finally sat down and played KOTOR on my little laptop. I think I was like 12, 13, and I just could not put it down. And then when after I finished it, I was like, Dad, can you get me KOTOR 2? I used to have it on the Xbox. He was like, okay, sure. We had to get on eBay and all that. And I remember getting like the whole box of it. It was so cool, like all the different discs. What amazed me, I remember like it was like 4 or 5 discs, and now you can just get it on a USB. It's so amazing how technology has come over the years. Yeah, you might have an energy resistance on, but I've got a sword. Just go straight through it. I do wish I got the physical copies of these games from Limited Run Games back in 2022. They look so good and they come with some really cool items. Sadly, they've been out of stock for years, and finding them is actually difficult. What remains here? It's locked. Repair, route the main console systems. Check duty shift logs. Okay. Access remote camera. Dormitory. Shut down the ventilation. Yes. So I don't get gassed. Dormitory east. That's fine. Well, everyone's dead, but you know, it's fine. Comm system. No, there's no life. End dormitory emergency lockdown. Here we go. Log out. You okay? What the bloody hell was he doing? I can't wait to get disabled droid. I really can't. Albeit it's going to be useless for a bit, so I might wait on that. Administration log. This holo log looks like it needs to be plugged into a holo reader in order to play. Okay. But first off, I wanted to see what's on everyone. Some of you guys had stuff that, you know, as a Jedi and sole survivor of this facility, we're not including Cray or Atten, or T3 or HK, or I think that's it. I think it's my right to liberate these items so then they don't get squandered and wasted. It's only fair. I shall make sure your next of kin receives nothing, as none of you have wrote it down your next of kins. Oh, damaged door. Beyond repair, you need to blow it open with a mine. I don't have a mine. Well, I do, but I don't know how to place them. My character is stupid. Search the log, hardcore entry, nothing. Insert the administration, access the emergency status.
This may be the beginning of a long record. It's about an hour after the facility suffered the explosion that triggered the emergency lockdown. Just finished helping the dock officer set up the transmission relay. Not much signal strength, but it's better than nothing. The transmission gives the code to open the turbo lift when or if help arrives. Code is a simple group of 5 numbers. 3, 17, 13. Then the next 2 numbers are...
Sir, couldn't we contact
I think that's 6-4.
Jedi's awake. If so, she could help us.
No good. The link to the medical computer was severed from the hub, just like the administration console.
That number sounds familiar. 3, 17, 16, 6-4.
The administration level is locked down.
Inventory and supplies.
We just took an inventory of our supplies. We've got enough emergency rations in the dormitories to last almost a month. But with all the problems in the facility, I don't know how long we'll last. I wish we could contact the Jedi. Maybe she could... No. She's still floating in that damn tank. Someone's played us for fools. And since Corda and his crew aren't locked in here with us, it's pretty clear who it was. If I ever catch up with that Mandalorian-loving son of a... At least the air scrubbers are still working, even though they're tied into the... Hey, what's happening to the ventilation system?
Oh, now we know how they all got to the floor. Albeit some of them landed in different positions and different way rounds. To the main facility. Ah, fuck, wrong button.
Hey, what's happening to the ventilation system?
Can't even skip it. Damn it, I pressed the wrong button. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you'll get to see him drop again. It's fine. Hey. Turn to main facility. Check transmission.
Gives the code to open the turbo lift.
317, 13. I think it's 6-4.
Code is a simple.
Pretty sure it's 6-4. I don't know, that just sounds right to me for some reason. 317. Something 6-4. Like I forgot it already. We got. Wait, I don't have Force Heal. I never saw that in the thing. Wrap around, grab the stuff. Thank you. Your sacrifices shall be remembered. Albeit you didn't really sacrifice anything. Another damaged door that I don't have things for. Okay, we've got log there. Are there like something secret around here or something? Oh, this one's broken. Oh, remains. There you go. Log terminal. I think it's this one. Wait, no log. Ah, fuck, let's log out. Foreman log. Must take action. I heard last talk from Crota to maintenance officer. Maintenance officer said he had big plans for this disabling station, leaving us all trapped here. I'm still afraid of Crota, who is big, loud, and unreasonable. So I went to the maintenance officer, who is smaller. The maintenance officer cracked an eyebrow hair at me, pretending he didn't know what I was talking about, saying he's not speak to Crota at all. Why humans are like this? I can't wait any longer. Must I? Oh.
Your ears always were too big, CN. Come on. If the maintenance officer comes through on the explosions, these dorms are going to be filling up soon. And shut that damn data pad off and throw it down the refresher.
Okay. Much trouble. But report, it's been 2 days since the broken Jedi came to the facility. Work effectively is down and fuel is back under vents, waiting for process. Flight frequency increased. Crota and his crew think that we should take the Jedi and split them with credits. Oh my god, it's so quick. I want nothing to do with the exchange. They're like a big violent family that do terrible things to outsiders who deal with them. But Crota says otherwise. In my mind, there is letting the Jedi go wherever the Jedi wants to go. When the Jedi gets mad, they start big wars and set galaxy on fire. I had to be careful, inoffensive talk with Crota and ask him to not make trouble with the Jedi. I remind him that we're ordered to leave Jedi alone. And my words had much sense, but Crota got all angry in the human's face and said the facility is going to fall apart anyway. After the talk, I listened to him to the maintenance officer gone. Okay, I think repeating the administration officers. Oh, they cause trouble. I can't read it too that quick.
We managed to get to the dormitories. We should be safe here.
It's going so quick, that little Solarian. Sorry, what are they called?
But the administration console's been severed from the main hub. Everyone thinks we should try to evacuate on our own as soon as possible. But there's no way to break the dormitory seals from the inside. I'm going to keep sending distress calls in the meantime. We've been trying to find a way to circumvent the lockdown and get to our hangar bay, but so far, no luck. The situation's worse than we thought. Even if we get out of here, we can't shut down the fuel depot force fields if a fuel leak was detected. If so, the only way off this asteroid is if a ship docks with us. but the only connection to the docking platform is on the administration level, and we can't get up to the docking bay while we're trapped here. I only hope someone survived the explosion in the mining tunnels. If not, then we're stranded here, unless our transmission reaches a passing ship, or a Telos freighter.
Distress transmission?
Managed to use the holo transmitter here as a crude relay to beam short burst transmissions outside the Paragas facility. With any luck, the transmission will carry beyond the asteroid field. We've set the emergency transmission on automatic playback. We're using a simple military flash code to transmit the code to the turbo lifts, so maybe our rescuers can get down to the dormitory when they reach the station. Without those turbo lift codes, our rescuers wouldn't be able to get here from the administration level. And without those codes, we wouldn't be able to get to the administration level if we found a way out on our own. The messages are short distress calls only, since we can't get much signal strength. It's pretty weak, so unless a ship is actively searching the area, it might be a long time before a ship picks up the message. After all, who would be scouring frequencies way out here looking for trouble?
Turn. Check the transmission.
Gives the code to
No, we've done all that. Right, log out. We need more, I think. Oh, let me sit up straight. Oh, that's better. I'm not going anywhere, Pen. You go back to bed, darling. Make you some food soon. Or at least top up your food. You know, I've left their food bowls on the floor all day. They've barely eaten these two because of the heat. Gotta shoot that one down. Oh, it didn't work. Okay. Gotta love this part. Ah, you keep shooting me, you bastard. There we go. Get in there. Oh, no, never mind. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. I don't remember too much about this area. Come on, hit him. One more time. Let's go. Damaged cylinder. I don't think I can open that. No, locked. Damn it. Hey, did I actually disable him? Nice. Let's go. It finally worked. Right, level up. Skills. Treat. You know what? We're gonna take that out of treat injury because it costs 2 to get demolition. So we'll do that. We'll put it into persuade. Go okay. Go powers. There's a stun. No, yeah, we get stun. Accept. Cancel. Now we can start putting mines down. So we can get those doors open. Was it the other side? Yeah, you can see it on the mini-map green line. Skill 2 low. Oh, it wasn't even worth it. Wasn't worth it, chat. Just save. Wait, did I save beforehand or? It was after, before the fight. I'll keep it. Keep it. Oh, it just weren't worth it, you know. That was not worth it at all. Right, let's just get down here and attack this one. Love how the other droids are just not caring. Oh, never mind. He's caring. That thing just blow up. I don't even know what damaged that one, but okay. There you go, that stunned that. Let's go. That'll be a bit an easy hit. Let's stutter in there. Right. Is there remains? not on that one. Survival kit. It's got chemicals. You got a data log. Got another lecture about the contraband today. Security hasn't started doing spot checks of our quarters yet. So my cache in the lower bunk in the room in the east dormitory should be safe. You wouldn't even know it's there unless you're looking for it. Porter came around again asking if I had any special cargo to sell, but I was getting a bad feeling about how he was asking, so I stayed quiet about my stash. I'm going to keep that blaster I smuggled from Telos and a few grenades there just in case things get rough. Only benefit to having a room the furthest from the door is that it should buy me enough time to dump the contraband as security comes. Does a surprising special. Okay, so there's some contraband that we now know about. We can go back. It's in the east dormitory. East is this way. It says it's the furthest one, so it could be this one, or it's the one behind the closed doors. I think it's the one behind the closed doors. Fuck. Damn, it's still too low. Yeah, there's no one getting that. Damn it, game. Oh. Skill too low. Very cool, right? Yeah, I think that one's better. It's weird, I've got 2 demolitions plus 1 myself, so we're going with that. Installated gloves. Mandalorian melee shields, yeah, I'll take that flyer. Plus I have a 1 demolition there. I'm surprised I ain't, you know, put down a bloody grenade. Yeah, just hit the box again, Mitra, that'll show it. Right, so I can't get into the secret room with the stash. I should put some into demolitions, I guess. Oh well. That's something for later, maybe. If I can bring T3 down here. T3 is usually my demo man, computers and all that. Anything here? Oh, storage container. Breathing mask, pad, message log. I swear they're never going to get around to fixing the ventilation system. And if the food processes back up again, then next time the fumes start flooding the mess hall, I'll be dead rather than just nauseous. Keep the breathing mask here just in case we have to repeat the incident. Oh, okay. So I guess I could have used that instead of the other way I got into the dorms. But at least now I have a breathing mask in case I need one. Yeah, corpse. Renal stim, that's good. What's that? Right, 70, so it's fine. Good. Yeah, quarter. Mining log that needs a hollow computer. Mining laser. Serverless controls. Access camera log.
Almost didn't make it out of the dormitory section before the lockdown, you murklack. You're cutting a little close, aren't you?
Yes, a regrettable miscalculation on my part. I'm contacting you because I'm picking up a subspace transmission from within that level. Is that your doing?
No, they must be trying to use the old relay system to send an emergency signal. I doubt they know what's really going on.
Hey, this turbo lift's locked down.
Try the code again, and don't worry about the miners and their transmission. By the time help arrives, we'll be all the way to Nar Shaddaa.
Oh, they won't be leaving the dormitories. The explosion within the tunnel has damaged the ventilation systems, causing breaches in the core exhaust conduits.
What? That's going to kill them all!
Not all of them, but I'm sending a number of mining droids to your location right now to correct that problem.
Corda, this turbo lift's locked down. The sequence isn't working.
Keep trying it! You! Why are you doing this? Why me?
You. It was never about you. The Jedi is all that interests me. But then you had to ruin everything by revealing her identity and then trying to harm her. And that I cannot allow. Statement. You are a risk, Corda. You are impulsive, crude, and soon, deceased.
Dude got outplayed.
Mocking query. Corta, are you dead yet? Smug statement. I believe I forgot to mention that I reversed the turbolift codes, in case you managed to get this far.
Okay, but what is the code? Open turbolift door. Enter the code manually? Oh. Fuck, it was 3 17 16 64. Wait, no, because it's backwards. That's so. Ooh, I can slice the door. I do have a spike. No, hold on. Let's go back to the stuff. I can figure it out. I've got all the stuff that I need. Pretty sure I've got all the stuff I need to figure it out. What is beyond that door, I wondered? Oh, that door. Wait, that door can be attacked. I didn't know that. Ah, oh, droid. Hi. Good stretch in my leg. Oh, bastard. Oh, stretch. Alright, let's see what's around. Okay. Remains. Okay, try again, Mitra. Somehow you missed. Oh, okay. Cannot really work coming in here. Yeah, I gotta just remember to really. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, I gotta remember the code and then flip it. Insert the minor hololog. Quarter hololog. Okay, quarter hololog. Log encrypted. Encrypted transmission. 3:17:13. That'll be 4:6:13:17. Quarters 1 is encrypted, and I don't know how to unencrypt. I'm pretty sure it's 4:6:17:13:3. 4:6:17:13:3. I'm pretty sure that's the code. Right, here we go. Open the door, don't work manually. Right, so it's 4:6:17:13:3. It's not. Okay. Turn to other functions.
Holmes didn't make it out of the door.
Yes.
Yeah, we've seen this.
Oh,
What?
not
Corda.
Keep trying.
you, but stay.
Yeah, and he's flipped it. We know that.
Mocking query. Corta,
And you can't skip this because it's important.
I believe I forgot to mention that I reversed the turbolift codes, in case you managed to get this far.
Destroy the console to force open door. No. Slice it. Failure. I gotta try and figure this out. I don't know how you decrypt quarters one. It says, God, where the hell do you go for data pads? Minor. Can I just read them? No, you can't. Is something on this, maybe? Check shift? No. No, okay. I gotta figure this out. Right, quarters one, warning, activate, active. Oh, okay.
This may be the beginning of a long record. It's about an hour after just
Yeah,
helping the dock officer. The transmission gives the code to open the turbo lift when or if help
317 13.
simple group of 5 numbers.
Sir, couldn't we...
No good.
Okay. Turn to the thing. Who's the docking officer?
We managed to get to the
Oh,
door.
that's him, yeah. Check the terminal.
Transmission gives the code to open the turbo lift
317
when or if
13.
help arrives. Code is a simple group of 5
Okay,
numbers.
maybe it's
3,
6.
17, 13. Then the next 2 numbers are
6. Right, I'm gonna do that again. So it's 4, 6, 13, 17, 3. I'm gonna try it that way. 4, 6, 17, 13. 4, 6, 17, 13. 4, 6, 17, 13. 4, 6, 17, 13. That's how I gotta remember it. 4, 6, 17, 13. I'm gonna try it that way. Because I remember it. I remember the 6 and the 4. So 4, 6, 17, 13. Open it, enter the code. So 4, 6, 17, 13, 3. Slice it. Log out. What do I smash it? That works. Screw figuring out the puzzle. Just smash it open.
Emergency lockdown overridden.
Oh, hey.
I have felt a disturbance. Our enemy is here. We must leave at once.
Enemy?
The one that fired upon the Ebon Hawk as we attempted to rescue you. And he will not let us go without blood being shed.
So he was willing to bleed a little. Wait, who's the enemy? If he didn't bring an army, then... okay, then let's go.
We need to make our way to the docking area on this level. I fear the airlock has already opened, and if so, we must be on our guard. If we cannot reach the Ebon Hawk, then we must find a way to escape on the ship that has docked here.
Kira's joined the party. When active party, her mental speed ability gives everyone a bonus earned by their experience points. Ah, that's cool. I did not know that she gives you more points. Let's give her Constitution, Intel. Oh, we can't. Okay, just Constitution then. Skills, Awareness, Pre-injury, and Stealth. Then I guess. I don't know. Powers. So Krea's got a unique ability, it seems. For one, she's got some dark side powers, universal. Let's see, what can we give Krea? Stunned droid. Let's give her that. Except, oh, okay, we've got more for Krea. Repair then? Oh, I don't know what to give Krea. I would think she would be able to learn repair, but I guess so. Let's go get Atten. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, that's right. We got these guys lurking. We can do nothing about them. Hello.
What in space is going on? Who's this? Another Jedi? What, did you guys suddenly start breeding when I wasn't looking?
Atten, there's no time to explain. Grab a weapon and follow me.
Alright. I'm guessing that Republic ship that just docked isn't carrying friends of yours.
I hope your talent for understatement is offset by your skill with a blaster. If not, then I fear our time together will be short indeed.
Yeah, and I'm also good at running and drinking, Your Majesty. And even if you two aren't big friends of the Republic, that warship's the only way off this station.
Atten joined the party. As long as he isn't the last party member standing, he can't be knocked out. And saving throws improve the more he wounded. Oh, that's cool. They've each got unique ability. I didn't know that.
Threat. Master, perhaps I did not enunciate clearly the last time we spoke. I suggested that you should shut down, stay put, and wait for rescue.
What do you mean?
Clarification. Master, your well-being is of the highest importance to me. I was forced to intercede here on Paragus to ensure your survival.
Since when do assassin droids care about preserving life?
Clarification. Assassin and droid is such a crude term, Master. Reserved for Durasteel drones uploaded with only the most archaic kill programs. The function I perform has been referred to as wanton slaughter. I prefer to see it as a means of facilitating communication, resulting in the termination of hostilities.
Are you the one who killed all the miners in Medical Bay?
Indignant answer. Master, the miners intended to place you in jeopardy. I could not allow that to take place, so I was forced to negotiate a termination of hostilities. After reprogramming the mining droids to mine any organics they perceived, they began to kill the miners one by one. Then a series of flawlessly timed explosions drove the miners into their dormitories,
Right, bitch.
where I was able to gas them all at once without wasting time hunting them through the mining tunnels. I then administered a large dose of sedatives to the remaining miners in the med bay, enough to kill them, but ensure you slept peacefully. Of course, against my calculations, you awakened from your tank prematurely. I am ashamed by the inconvenience that caused for both of us.
And so you ordered the mining droids to kill me.
Answer? You misunderstand me, Master. Those droids were there to guard you. As I said, I did not anticipate you awakening from the tank. You are quite a hardy specimen for a Jedi, a wrung toe among humans, if you will indulge me the metaphor. Besides, as you proved...
Yeah, I know. I'll feed you in a minute.
Droids could never pose
Hey, what's up? Oh, hey, Aaron. I'm gonna be ending soon. Because I've got to deal with the dogs. It's been a bit of a shorter stream. But how are you today? I don't want to fight you, but you leave me no other choice. I know. I'll come and feed you, mate. Hold on.
If inflicting pain is the only means to resolve this matter, then you leave me no choice.
Oh, he's got a few of those suicide ones. Right. I'm sick. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you're a bit unwell. One of your party members is dead. Kreia just went in there and said, "Fuck it, death." Jesus Christ. Kreia, mad lass. Oh shit. Kreia, you okay? You kind of blew up. Droids, yep. HK vocabularizer, yeah, let's go. Alright, Kreia. Alright, let's upgrade Atten. Level him up. Attributes. We're gonna give Atten some dex. Skills. Demolition, yes please. Awareness. We'll put a lot of demolition onto Atten. Skills. Demolition. We also put one into that. And security. Beats for Atten. Figures, bonus skills, both. You must have at least 1 point. Yes, we'll give him caution. There we go. Atten, what can you even? You can only wear Atten stuff. Right. We're gonna go back down the mines. I want to go get those, please. I'll watch one later. You think you'll stream next? Well, I'll be streaming next tomorrow at 6 PM. I need to find a way to upload the schedule onto YouTube, but YouTube, for some reason, won't let me post images in different aspect ratios, so I'm gonna have to just change the aspect ratio or something of it. Because it needs to be at least 2:5 or something like that. It's a really weird one. I'm gonna get these items and then I think I'll save and end it. Right, I'm off to do the Doki thing. Yeah, I'll be coming into that soon, Vex. I'm gonna go and get some food and feed the dogs, and then I'll be in for that. So I didn't want to stream too long today anyway. I didn't even realize that can play with the gun. Later, Vex. This is the wrong way. That's the way I need to go. I need to rush because of me. Oh, I'm not rushing, don't worry. Skill too low? What?
Damn thing's stuck.
Okay, go to Mitra. That's just defense. That's awareness. That's awareness. That's reflex. That's fortitude. Okay, let's go over to Atten then and put on demolitions. I'll give him the reflex one, why not? Give him a shield. Give him that. Give him that. Don't really need that on him. 1-7. These are blasted rifles though. Right, that should do it.
I'll just leave this
there we go. And you need a lot of demolitions to get through that. That was not worth it. Let's try the other door. I know, mate. I'm almost done, and then I'll let you out and all that. I'll feed you. Then I'm gonna make myself a tikka salad. A tikka chicken salad. Just whatever left in the fridge from yesterday. Not like I actually know how to make food. I think the best I can do is make an egg sandwich.
I'll just leave this right here.
Here we go, the hidden compartment. Blaster rifle, nice. We actually can give Atten a gun. Right, with that being said, I'm going to now save. Right. There we go. Wow, we haven't saved in a long time. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. I'm going to just head out now and go deal with my dogs. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow at 6 PM British Standard Time to play some more.